My name is Vivian Jepchumba. Getting my education was quite difficult because my parents had not finished the school fees, and even I had no sufficient amenities for me to continue with my studies.
When the names of the best performing pupils in the 2015 KCPE exams were read out, Vivian Jepchumba was among them. In Elgeyo Marakwet County, Jepchumba was the best performing candidate, scoring 423 marks out of the possible 500. But hers is a journey that was defined by hardship. Perseverance was her only way out.
I would like even to thank my parents because they really devoted themselves to me, so they used to bring maize, mangoes and beans so that I can learn.
It's a story replicated in the lives of these pupils at Toroko Primary School, a little-known institution in the highlands of Elgeyo Marakwet County. Here, education is a top priority. A facility that's now a second home for many pupils. All those in upper primary reside in the school. The mission to provide a conducive learning environment away from the myriad challenges that define life in the larger Marakwet village.
There's no time that we can say that this is a time for conflict. No, but it arrives any time. When people are at home and father and mother are having conflicts, then education is not going to learning will not go on.
It is an option that has forced parents to dig deeper into their pockets to provide the much needed finances for the pupils' dietary needs.
I feel it's a very hard task that I opted for, but I have to sacrifice because of my people.
That sacrifice saw William Elgeyo do what many headmasters wouldn't. He introduced a policy that allowed parents whose children board here to bring consumables as school fees.
We have millet here in the stock, we have mangoes here, we have the cowpeas, we have all sorts of food. If you go to our store, we have all sorts of food. And because those are actually what we require, so we are just very okay with their parents.
And so, scenes like these are commonplace in Toroko Primary. Parents line up with their produce and the storekeeper records each delivery as and when it arrives. Through arbitrary methods, the produce are then registered against a pupil's name and the exercise repeated until an entire term's fees is cleared.
We say 2 kgs, which is a korokoro, for that matter, is equivalent to 300 shillings when it comes to green crumbs. When it is beans, it is 150 or 120, depending on the season. When it is actually fruits, like today mangoes, 3 of them, 10 shillings.
And the policy has now incorporated basic services like transport and grinding of maize as ways in which parents can see their children through school. This approach has proven a better option for parents like Paul Biwat, who now has 3 children in this school. His eldest son just completed his primary school education.
Huwa nalibanga kwa upande wa mahindi, marakwe, mboga. Naletanga hiyo hapa. Ikifanyiwa kwa pesa, hiyo mahindi yangu ni kwa miaka ni 13,000.
So it took the school close to 8 years to implement this particular program, but it has taken them an even shorter time for this program to eventually bear fruits.
Almost every day we send more than 10, but this time we are likely to send 21 because that is actually 3 and above marks, a minimum mark for national schools, but still we have quality marks, 3 and above, and we even have 400 marks.
In an area where children under 10 years constitute the largest portion of the population, government officials say 9 out of every 10 households here are extremely poor. This, coupled with insecurity, work to interrupt education in this area. 4 years since this food for fees program was introduced, there hasn't been a single case of school dropouts.
As we talk now, our population is 500.
The school targets to produce at least 100 university graduates in the next 10 years. And so from where he sits, Mr. William Elgeyo is a happy man. With this program, he believes the light of empowerment and understanding is gradually shining in the minds of his peoples. And with it, the much needed change is being realized. Patrick Igunza, Citizen TV in Elgeyo Marakwet County.